Shiva and Shakti inside yourself. There are rituals involved, there are mantras, so it is a whole set of religious and spiritual practices that you can apply in your life. So you see the difference. It is a little bit like if you go and practice yoga in the East, in India, you will be in a context which is a lot aimed at spiritual realization. When yoga is interpreted in the West, we can call it neo-yoga as well. In a way, we could call it like that. The way yoga is interpreted in the West is basically a direction of wellness. You do yoga because you practice some yoga, you take some postures because you feel good through it. This is the first goal which is brought forward. But of course, the deepest goal, what is really more profound than that, is really a sense of spiritual realization. Yoga means being in a state of union. And this is a very high level of spiritual realization. So you see the difference. There is, on one hand, there is the past, there is what is being practiced in India right now, what Hindus practice, what Tantrikas practice, and is based on the spiritual tradition. And then there is the Western interpretation, which simply did pick up here and there some elements from Tantra and has represented them in the West into a new form, into a new format. And the spiritual dimension of that, of Tantra, is still present in the background, but it's not as central as it is in the East. This is what we would call Neotantra. Now, if you go to any Neotantra site, any tantric sex site, any tantric site which is based in the West, it will be very rare to arrive in one of these sites without the idea of tantric sex being present there, being really central. Most of the times it is about the couple, about harmonizing, about sexual techniques, etc. And this is only a small fraction of what Tantra is about. It doesn't mean that it's not important, but there is much more to Tantra than that. Now, when we talk about Tantra in the West, it is very rare to avoid simply the topic of sex, because it is precisely central. It is precisely one of the main topics that is being covered. So this is simply to explain what Neotantra is. Realize that there are two streams at the moment, and the two of them are really parallel, and there is an interaction between the two of them, of course, but at the same time it's really two different realities, two different streams of inspiration. I hope this makes sense. I'll talk more about this in other audio advices. Take care for now, and bye bye.